Hello guys, I'm Kibati and this is hashtag JNews for the 11th of June 2014. Today I've just been looking through some E3 stuff and I thought I'd share some of the stuff I found with you all. Yeah, first bit being technically three new fighters, five if you count one of them three times. You see what I mean when I get to them. I First one being Palutina from Kid Icarus. There's the Mii Fighters, which is the one that was on about, technically being three different characters. One being a brawler, there was a sword wielding Mii and a cannon wielding Mii, which could be I think it works similar to Samus in that one. And the final character, which got announced today, as far as I can tell, which I don't think too many were expecting, but not surprised he announced this one, which is Pac-Man. Given Bandai Namco is working on this one, it's not a big surprise. Yeah. Moving on to some announcements from Atlas. It's nothing amazing, just very, very kind of loose release dates for these, which is Persona Q, which has got a release date of fall 2014, same release time and frame of for Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, so which is nothing too spectacular, but at least we know it's close to coming out. Another thing one thing that Sony has given some news on, which we've been kind of waiting for, in some sense, which is PlayStation TV, because it's already out in Japan, and I like the idea of playing video games on a TV. So it was at least interesting to see what happens with this one. Yeah, it's no announcement for the UK or Europe at this moment, just mostly for the US and Canada, and it's been given a retail price of $99. But beyond that, there's nothing really to say when it's been released, not even for the US and Canada, and not really being mentioned for Europe. But it has been said that you will be capable of playing PS4 games through the PlayStation TV via remote play, meaning that you can have a PS4 connected to one TV but play it on a different TV. Basically, all they're trying to do with that. And it will have access to streaming services such as video and music mainly, and they'll have access to roughly 100 PS3 games on the launch of PlayStation Now, which is kind of nice in some ways, but it comes down to whether you're actually interested in PlayStation Now. But it is the little device, which is obviously what I was talking about a little bit earlier. So what was interesting to me, and the fact that you can play video games. Some of the other things you can play is PSP games and PlayStation 1 games. It will play most of them from what they said. They have announced a bundle for this one, which would be selling at $139. This one includes a PS3 pad, a HDMI cable, an 8GB Vita memory card, and a voucher for the Lego Movie the game. So it's not terrible. We'll have to wait and see whether it's how much cheaper we get it, if it is actually cheaper or dearer. But yeah, this is kind of all I have for now. Hopefully I'll come back next week with some more. So see you next week. Bye.